really do believe that YouTube is on the verge of being sued for fraudulent business practices and unfair business practices. They go hand in hand. YouTube does not push my videos or pretty much anybody's, even if you're subscribed and hit the bell notification. You actually have to go to my channel manually yourself to find the videos and watch them. So if you like what you're seeing here, the information that I provide, the philosophical essays, the cerebral content, the book reviews, etc., you're going to have to manually go to my YouTube channel and find the videos. I post new videos every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the video essays in particular. Welcome to day 293. Until I'm a YouTube millionaire. I hope you're all having a great day. Now, how do I say fraudulent business practices? Well, here's the first one. YouTube requires you to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers to be fully monetized on their platform. In addition to this, 4,000 watch hours are also required, which is almost an entire impossibility nowadays because nobody's getting views. They claim, based upon something that Shaw Diversity said, he has, because he's such a big YouTube channel, his own personal YouTube representative that he can call up on the phone anytime he wants. His YouTube representative told him that subscribers are now a vanity metric, that they no longer matter for anything. Not for impressions, not for views, not for anything other than social proof. Now, of course, you and I both know that this is utterly ridiculous, and that if this is actually the case, YouTube has destroyed their platform. It's not acceptable in even the slightest way, shape, or form. But that's just one part of how they're exercising fraudulent business practices. In addition to that, you can actually promote your YouTube videos, and I've done it. A lot, actually. It's not that expensive. You know, if you want to put $400 a month into advertising a video, you'll get quite a bit of traction from it. But it's pay to win at that point. So you have an option there in the different promotions to build your audience and your viewers by getting subscribers. They say right there, you're going to build your audience and your viewers by getting subscribers and paying for those subscribers. That's supposed to mean you're going to have a consistent audience. I'm wasting my money getting subscribers. I'm wasting it because they lied. Fraud is essentially business lying. That's what it is. And that's what YouTube has done. YouTube has tried to mimic, as I've said before, this is a poison pill. They never should have done this. They have tried to mimic the viral techniques of TikTok. And as a result, they're basically lobotomizing their platform. When you have a channel with 100,000 subscribers, such as 777 Lucky Slots, who posts on a consistent basis, and YouTube claims to reward consistency. When you have a channel like that, getting less than 200 views a video, the incentive structure has been destroyed for YouTube. And it's been this way at least since 2023. It's not changing. We have tons and tons of people talking about how YouTube is broken. And they will not fix it. They will not fix it. That, in addition to the pretty strong proof that YouTube can heat certain channels and cool other ones, and shadow ban channels, all that stuff. And they've done it to many. That's unfair business practices. simply because there's a political perspective you might have that they don't like. They will cool your channel or shadow ban it. Or if they want to advocate something in particular, they will heat the channel to no end, like they did with Snake Girl and her van life. Snake Girl van life. I don't know. You can find her YouTube channel. She hasn't posted on it in ages or something, but yeah. I might sound like a broken record here, but you got to understand, when I only have 30 to 70 people seeing each one of these videos after weeks and weeks and weeks, I have to repeat it to get enough people to see it to make any effect whatsoever. But YouTube is going to be sued, there's no doubt about it, for these things, because they won't fix them. And they're lying. They are lying about the use of subscribers, and they are lying about actually trying to fix the problem. And they're probably going to go out of business. YouTube is not reliable. So I want everybody to be on notice. All those people who are relying on YouTube for their income, don't do that. The money that you get from YouTube is basically winning a lottery ticket. That's what it is. It's random. And if you got a winning lottery ticket, you take that money and you invest it in other things that will make you money, so that you don't have to rely on YouTube. Because YouTube is not reliable. It's not. It really never has been. But especially now. Advertisers will not put money into advertising on a platform where a channel can go from getting 100,000 views a video to 2,000 simply by clicking a button and changing the algorithm. A centralized, controlled algorithm that YouTube has the tap. They own the tap. They can turn the spigot on and turn it off. And you are but a pawn in that game. As evidenced by the fact that they simply don't listen to you. They say you will shut up and you will take it. Or not, because we don't have to give you views, and we're not gonna. They've done that with me. This YouTube channel now has 18,400 subscribers, 30 to 70 views a video, if I'm lucky. The video that I posted yesterday, Eisenhower's farewell speech, had 2 views in the first 3 hours. 2. There's a simple fix to this that YouTube simply refuses to do. It was what they were supposed to do and what they did in the beginning. Send the videos to subscribers. And there's a whole queuing system that they had that they decided to go do away with, where you can get shown the video, the very first square on your recommended page. If you don't click on it, it moves to the next recommended slot. If you don't click on it then, it goes to the next, etc., 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 until it keeps going down the page, down the page, down the page. And if you don't click on it, you don't click on it. But for a channel, they would do that maybe for twice the number of total impressions as the number of subscribers a channel has. They're just not doing that anymore. They just won't. It's a simple fix that they won't fix. If I can figure this out without having any vision on the algorithm itself, then it's not that hard. It's not. They just won't do it. And they're acting dumb. They're cheating. This is part of that sabotage that I've been telling people about. Wherever I go, I get sabotaged. And what has made me get to the level of success I have now is by muscling it. And I have been muscling it. That, in addition to the fact that I get disability pay for my body basically being destroyed. It veils the fact that all this stuff just doesn't seem to leave me alone. And it's not just me, and that's the point. If it isn't just me, then they can veil it even more. So YouTube is going to be sued for fraudulent business practices because they lied about what subscribers mean, simply by virtue of the promotions program that they have. I've probably put in a total of like $5,000 onto the various YouTube channels on which I work for promotions, and I've yielded no results. It should have. It should have yielded a reasonable, predictable return. And I had that calculated in what I was doing. They knew it too. But it hasn't. If it is true that the number of subscribers you have yields twice the number of impressions per video, with some variation, then that would mean I would have gotten a return of 50% on my investment in the first year, at least. Didn't happen. And it doesn't look like it's going to. Now, I'm okay with continuing to post and all that stuff, even with minimal views, because I don't just do this for the views and the money. But that was an expectation that YouTube set me up for and missed in order to cause despair in my heart. And they've done that with many people as well. Channel makers completely quit. They completely quit because they went from making 30,000, 40,000 views a video to about 1,000. And it was no longer monetarily feasible for them to continue. So YouTube's not reliable. They can turn the spigot off anytime they want, which means you don't rely on their income. They're going to go out of business because they're not going to change this. So be careful, guys. The most reliable forms of investing are real estate and the stock market. Pretty typical, normal stuff. And I would also recommend, if you have a chance and you get accepted for it through all the testing and stuff, get yourself an indexed universal life account, because those give you great reliable returns, and they're basically life insurance in addition, so you can't go wrong with it. Anyway, that's what I got for today, guys. Love y'all. Peace.